welcome to part 2 of episode 85 of Top Rope Rowdy this TLC weekend. And let's start with the pay-per-view review of Royal Rumble 93, 94, 95, and 96. You want to start off with 94?
Yeah, 93, January the 24th, 1993. You have a dark match of Doink the Clown defeating Jim Powers, who hasn't, 5 minutes and 57 seconds.
And we start off with the Steiner brothers, Rick and Scott Steiner, defeating the Beverly brothers, Blake Beverly and Beau Beverly. That was a little loud there.
That was
in
a little
10
loud.
minutes and 34 seconds. Kind of scared me a little bit there.
Hope they don't cut our video because of that.
I gotta talk a little bit louder than her, so we do not hear them say such things.
And then the second match of the pay-per-view, Shawn Michaels, Intercontinental Champion, defeated Marty Jannetty, who hasn't, in 14 minutes and 20 seconds to retain his championship.
Up next in a 10-minute and 10-second match. 10.
This is a big man match right here.
Bam Bam Bigelow, the Beast of the East, defeated the Big Boss Man from Cobb County, Georgia, in 10-10.
10-10. And then the next matchup, you had the WWE Championship defended, and it lasted 17 minutes and 52 seconds, where Bret Hart defeated Razor Ramon.
And the next match was the main event. It was the 30-man over-the-top Royal Rumble match, and it was for a shot at the WWF Championship at WrestleMania IX. It lasted 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 35 seconds. And starting at number 1, last year's winner, and who became the WWE Champion, Ric Flair, and he is number 2. He battled Bob Backlund. Coming number 30.
Wow.
Drawing number 30. I know. Drawing number 30. Bad, John. Team Bash, shut up in there. Drawing number 30 was Randy Macho Man Savage. But your winner, coming number 27, I think it's the second time that number 27 has won, is the Yokozuna.
It won't be the last, because you look at the next one and see.
He lasted 14 minutes and 53 seconds, and he eliminated Randy Macho Man.
Do you know how he eliminated Randy Savage? Because I remember this Royal Rumble.
No,
Randy Savage apparently had a lapse in judgment, because they made him look a little stupid in this one. He tried...
on his way out, wasn't he?
Huh?
It might have been on his way out, too.
He may have been. They had Savage pin Yoko in the Royal Rumble.
This ain't where he...
Yoko lifted him up and threw him over the top.
Oh, my Lord.
That's how he won the Rumble, throwing him all the way over the top. Strong man. But Macho is also very athletic, so there you go. But and that, of course, led to Yokozuna taking on Bret Hart for the championship. Bret Hart got the famous, "Oh, I can't see anything," and then Hogan says, "I'll beat him." So stupid. Royal Rumble 1994.
Was January 22nd, 1994, and the dark match was the Brooklyn Brawler defeating Jim Powers.
Who hasn't?
And it was so bad, they gave us no time.
It's probably Brooklyn Brawler dressed as Doink the Clown the year before. They're like,
Jim
just
Powers,
throw
yes.
it together, yes. And then the first matchup, Tatanka defeated Bam Bam Bigelow Luna Vachon in 8 minutes and 12 seconds.
Up next was the Quebecers, Jacques and Pierre, the WWE Tag Team Champions, with Johnny Polo, who was Raven. Get that. They defeated Bret Hart and Owen Hart in 16 minutes and 48 seconds. This was a time when you were in a match and then you were in the Royal Rumble. And if people keep getting hurt now, we're going to be the same way. We're going to be in a match and then you'll see them later in the Royal Rumble.
That's true. Why does it say 24 next to that?
Yeah, it's just something. It's one little thing.
Okay. The next matchup was the Razor Ramon,
Hey, yo.
the Intercontinental Champion,
Hey, yo.
defending his championship in 11 minutes and 30 seconds, defeating Irwin R. Schyster.
Up next was the WWE Champion. And this was a casket match, so you can only imagine and know who his opponent was.
That's
It was The Undertaker. And we had Yokozuna with Mr. Fuji and Jim Cornette. We talked about Jim Cornette earlier ourselves. And defeating The Undertaker with Paul Bearer. In a casket match. Another Undertaker specialty got beat in 14 minutes and 20 seconds.
How many people was out there to beat him?
A lot.
Like 15 people.
What, Bam Bam Bigelow?
I think Crush was out there. Adam Bomb may have been out there.
IRS, Ted DiBiase,
Diesel might have been out there.
Quebecers, all the heel team.
All the heel peoples, yes. And then next we had the 30-man Battle Royal on the Royal Rumble match for WWF Championship match at WrestleMania 10, and it only lasted 55 minutes and 8 seconds.
Wow, that's probably when they cut it down to like every 30 seconds.
There you go. Your first entrant was Scott Steiner.
Wow, was Rick number 2?
Number 2 was Samu, the partner of Rikishi and the Head Shrinkers.
Oh, I don't want to do it.
Number 30 is Adam Bomb. That was like no big deal. That was a horrible number 30.
I see one was 55 minutes, 8 seconds.
Exactly. The number 23 was Lex Luger, and number 27 was Bret Hart. The reason why we gave you those two numbers is because they were the co-winners that year. And Bret lasted 15 minutes and 8 seconds, while Luger lasted 21 minutes and 58 seconds. They both landed at the same time. This is where you got Bret taking on Owen in the first matchup of the pay-per-view, WrestleMania 10. And then you had Luger take on Yokozuna for the championship with a special guest referee of Roddy Piper.
Yep.
And Luger lost.
Yep.
And then the main event of the pay-per-view was Bret Hart taking on Yokozuna for the WWF Championship. And was there a special referee for that one?
I don't remember.
Okay. And that's where Bret won the belt. I guess they tried to make it up for him. Like, we're sorry about the Hogan thing. He can win the belt now. Sorry about that. And it's against the same guy, Yokozuna.
That's when Bret and them lost the tag title match because they kind of broke up during that time.
Exactly. That's when Owen kind of turned on it there.
Yeah. And it didn't matter what happened at WrestleMania. He beat Owen, he lose to Owen, he's still getting his title shot. So
Exactly.
It didn't make no difference.
And it helped put Owen over.
I mean, the one thing you should do, which we're not writing this,
Should have made him a title shot.
should be Bret and Luger fighting at the beginning of the pay-per-view, and the winner takes on the champion at the end.
Exactly. But they wanted to have Bret and Yoko have to wrestle twice.
Or how about do Luger and Bret in a triple threat against Yoko?
Exactly.
That's the things.
I think they just wanted Yoko and Bret to have to wrestle twice.
They did.
Like, oh, they've been through so much. Yes.
Up next is the Royal Rumble 1995. It was January 22nd, 1995. Again,
Who in the world is this guy?
in the dark match, Buck Quartermain defeated the Brooklyn Brawler, and it didn't matter because there's no time. It's one of these guys who they's pulled in and.
But to beat the Brooklyn Brawler,
Look him up.
I will in a minute.
He was trying to probably something big back then, and
Like Buck Zumoff. Anyway,
something like that, and he didn't pan out anywhere.
Jeff Jarrett with the Roadie, Road Dodgers James, defeated Razor Ramon, who was Intercontinental Champion, and he beat him for the championship in 18 minutes and 6 seconds.
So we got a title change at the first match. What a way to start off the pay-per-view.
What a way.
Up next was The Undertaker with Paul Bearer defeating IRS with Ted DiBiase in 12 minutes and 21 seconds.
Kind of a random matchup.
That is some Undertaker there.
The third matchup of the pay-per-view was Diesel, who was the WWF Champion, fought Bret Hart to a draw. 27 minutes and 19 seconds. That's different.
So that went from Bret winning the WrestleMania 10 to Bret losing the Survivor Series because Owen making her mama throw in the towel to Bob Backlund for Tuesday at Madison Square Garden for Diesel to beat Bob in 8 seconds to meet back up with Bret at Royal Rumble.
Isn't that weird? It all comes back around, don't it? And then...
And next was the tag team for the vacated WWE Tag Team Championships. It was the finals, folks.
Horrible.
As we had Bob Holly and the 1, 2, 3 Kid defeating Tatanka and Bam Bam Bigelow to become the new WWF Tag Team Champions in 15 minutes and 32 seconds.
Random tag teams. They love just putting random people together.
How many people said they put them together?
Exactly. 30-man Royal Rumble match for the WWF Championship match at WrestleMania 11. Oh, what the heck?
This might have been the 30 seconds, every 30 seconds.
This Royal Rumble only lasted 38 minutes and 41 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. The first participant was Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels!
Second one was the British Bulldog.
Bully Dog!
And number 30, this was no big deal apparently, was Crush. Nowadays they make a big deal about number 30. Back then I guess not.
Well, usually number 30 is somebody who ain't been around, so you don't know who it is going to be.
Nowadays maybe, back then I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
That's bad. And the winner was number 1, the first man to ever go Broadway, go the hallway. Number 1, Shawn Michaels lasted 38 minutes and 41 seconds.
Yep.
Last eliminating the British Bulldog.
That's the first time that 1 and 2 started and 1 and 2 finished.
There you go. Which, I mean, it ain't that hard if it's only 38 minutes.
Yeah, that's I know. If you go 6
maybe that's what it was. Like, Shawn's like, I can't go for an hour, so cut it down. Cut the time down.
Every 15 seconds.
Then we have Royal Rumble 1996, January the 21st, 1996.
In the free fall match free for all.
Free for all.
Duke the Dumpster Droese defeated Hunter Hearst Helmsley by DQ. Winner enters a Royal match at number 30, and loser enters at number 1, and it lasted 6 minutes and 25 seconds. So too bad for Hunter, who will.
Did they actually like Duke the Dumpster Droese or something? Ugh. 30. The first matchup of the pay-per-view was Ahmed Johnson defeating Jeff Jarrett by disqualification.
This might have been the time too that Hunter was being punished for the hugging
call.
The curtain call.
6 minutes and 40 seconds in this matchup. The next match?
The next match was Smoking Guns,
Exactly.
who are the tag team champions, and they defeated the Body Donna, Skip and Zip, with Sunny in 11 minutes and 14 seconds.
If you want to hear about the Body Donnas and Skip and Zip and Sunny, go watch our interview with Dr. Tom Pritchard.
Yes.
The next matchup was Goldust with Marlena defeating Razor Ramon, who was Intercontinental Champion, in 14 minutes and 17 seconds.
What's up like this?
What?
Yeah, that's twice that the Intercontinental Champion lost.
And it was the same guy.
It's the same guy.
Weird, huh?
Ain't weird. Up next was the 30-man Royal Rumble match, and it was not the main event. And it lasted 58 minutes and 49 seconds. And like we said, number 1 was Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And number 2 was Henry O. Godwin, which they had a little feud back and forth, or it was the start of the feud.
It might have been the start of it. Remember the, what do you call it? The hog pin match?
It might have been, yeah. It might have been.
Did
They faced here, they faced each other hog pin match, and then Hunter got squashed by this dude at WrestleMania.
I don't know if you saw the preview for the Owen Hart DVD yet on the first look. But they tell a joke about the hog pin match that when they brought the hogs in, the people that were bringing the pigs in said, "Where do we take them?" Owen's like, "Oh, I know, I got you right here, just follow me." And he opens up a door and they say, "Just leave them right in here, we'll leave them right here, and then we'll take them out later on." And it was Vince McMahon's office. Vince McMahon opens the door to mud and poop and pigs destroying his office, and he actually laughed about it, and he already knew, because that was Owen's thing, was being a prankster, so that's pretty doggone funny.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
But then we go with number 30 was Duke, the Dumpster Droese, for winning the match earlier on the free-for-all.
2 years in a row.
But the winner who come in at number 18, 2 years in a row, he lasted 26 minutes and 9 seconds, and he last eliminated Diesel.
Boop, boop. So he's not getting punished yet, because it doesn't say fake Diesel.
It does say fake Diesel, doesn't it?
He wasn't getting
Getting
punished
close,
until
though.
Diesel left.
Yeah, well, he got... And that was it. Yeah, that's one. Yep. That's right.
Interesting. So that is going to be it
Yes.
for part number 2. Part 3, we're going to talk about it.
And we're going to talk about 10 greatest U.S. champions of all time. And do we agree with it?
Do we agree?
Do we agree these are the top 10 in the world?
Probably.
Probably not. So come on back to part 3 right here at Top Rope Reality. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm just a cat.
We'll see you in a few clicks.
Right.
No. The Sheik.